Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sankofa Videos and Books. Glad to have y'all out. Round of applause for yourselves. Thank you so much for joining us for this evening's book presentation, Poetry Meets Togetherness, featuring the book Togetherness with author and poet Jumoke Adeyanju, visiting us from across the ocean. She's coming from far away. So Poetry Meets, which was founded in 2014 by our aforementioned Jumoke, is an international event series out of Berlin bringing together poets, dancers, and musicians. Their debut anthology, Togetherness, is a celebration of 10 years of Poetry Meets. This book will be available at Sankofa, albeit in very, very small numbers, so get yours if you need to get yours. And this program tonight will feature local and international artists reenacting poems from the Togetherness book. Round of applause for Jumoke, tonight's DJ Wow, and all other participants and organizers for making this possible. And so, as I go down my list, special shout out to Abel, my cameraman right here, and the amazing Moon Yang right here handling the other camera work right here. You can find events like this and all other events at our YouTube page, Sankofa VB, and you can check out all future events at sankofa.com or Sankofa DC on all social media accounts. So obviously we host events like this all the time, so you're going to want to stay tuned to those particular sources. My name is Jonathan. I'm one of the curators here, so if you have any questions about the books, please let me or any one of the other staff members know. So on top of visits from amazing artists like Jumoke, we do also have recurring events going on all the time. One of them, which is coming up fairly soon. Some of them include Crescent Moon Nights, which is a open mic poetry night that's been here for well over a decade. Save for the COVID thing or whatever. New Age Open Mic is a new poetry night that has just begun by, former freshmen of Howard, but now sophomores. These are poet laureates out of Brooklyn, New York. They do this in conjunction with, I believe, Morgan State students as well. So that's also a really vibrant program, has a DJ as well. So definitely check that one out also. And we also have the On Our Mind series, which is our community discussion about all the things going on in the world. Gaza, Haiti, Congo, and Sudan are the main places that we highlight. Although we do other talks as well, dealing with other parts of the continent and around the world. So we got that going on. And we also have seasonal events that we do. Art Under the Stars. Dalin Yaro is going to be coming on, is a film that we're going to be screening on the 3rd of July. It's by a Djiboutian filmmaker, I believe. So you hardly hear from things, from places like that. So it's definitely good to check that out. Kente Weaving, July 18th to August 23rd. On Saturdays, it's going to be from the kids, and Sundays for the adults. That's going to be from 11 to 2 p.m. Swahili classes is still TBD, live music still TBD, but the dance classes, our first one will be starting July 2nd at 8:30 a.m. So definitely check that out in terms of our summertime fun. But do me a quick favor, if y'all could put your phones on silent or vibrate or anything like that, that way you won't get no interruptions. Second favor, if you're going to be involved in the Q&A or going to need to use the mic for whatever reason, or like this, or like this. Yeah. Hold it like this, please. So that way we can hear you clearly. Because, of course, it's all getting recorded. So you're going to be just kind of preserved in posterity online and stuff. So, come correct. So in terms of different fundraisers we got going on, the Black Lions Roman Wolves fundraiser, as well as the Maroons fundraiser that we have going on by the co-founder of Sankofa, Haile Garima. He is, of course, a filmmaker alongside his wife, Shrikiana Garima. So these are two films that he's got coming up. Black Lions is rounding the bases. The Maroons, which is about the Maroons of the United States of America, is about, I think, about a year or so off. So it's a spiritual, I guess you could say, the descendant of the film Sankofa. So we've got that going on. So in terms of events, let's see. So Crescent Moon Nights this Saturday, the 4th, from 8 to 10. We got on the 5th, Rhythm and Spirit with Sule Greg Wilson. And then on the 8th, Dialectics at the Sea Reading Circle. But let's just get this show on the road because y'all packed in here, and I've heard enough. Like she told me over WhatsApp, like, no, it's serious business. It's gonna be a lot of people in here. So, without further ado, introducing to you this evening's presentation, Poetry Meets Togetherness, featuring the book Togetherness with Jumoke Adeyanju. Round of applause. Enjoy the show.
Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to Poetry Meets. Yeah, my name is Jumoke Adeyanju. Some people know me, well, most people know me as Jumi. I'm Nigerian. That's Nigerians in the house. Come on. Hey, although we're not in the World Cup, but hey. Yeah, I mean, I don't only identify as Nigerian, I also, identify as a poet, a dancer, a publisher, a curator, a human being with friends who've been helping out today. So shout out to my friends. Alyssa, thank you so much for helping out today. Thank you so much, May. Thank you so much, Wow, who was behind the decks. Thank you so much, George, for the sound. Thank you so much, Lisa Brown, for connecting me, DC Mamacita. Where's she at? Okay, I thought you were outside. Yeah, so first of all, thank you so much to the community here and the overall community of Poetry Meets, which I started back in 2014, and it's our first time now here in DC. We've done editions in Bahia, where May was part of it. May was actually co-hosting, and Wow was also co-curating, as Nada por acaso. So this feels like a synergic reunion. They came all the way from New York as well. And Kondo Hela, who's part of the book, the only original author of Togetherness book present today and who's going to perform. And if you're wondering, what is this Togetherness book? This is it. This is Togetherness. This is a beautiful conglomeration of 40 artists, poets, musicians, dancers from Senegal, from obviously Germany, Nigeria, Kenya, from Venezuela, from the diaspora, and from people actually living on the continent. We have poems in Swahili, we have poems in German, English. We also have poems by deaf artists, David Yusuf, who's Nigerian German, who is signing in German Sign Language and has his poetry for the first time published in this book, and a Korean poet, Heimi Jo, who's also signing in German Sign Language. And then there's QR codes that you can scan to actually watch the performances in German Sign Language along the poets who are voicing those poems. So it was a bit of a vortex. We call it the vortex exchange, where hearing poets and deaf poets come together, sign each other, and voice each other's artwork, which you can experience through the book. Yes. And hopefully we'll get more copies stocked because the demand is real and unexpected, but we also need, as it is with cultural arts, this is the first thing that gets, cut. So we are really, really relying on donations, on communities. So if you want to donate, you can donate to Wow, trustworthy person, to forward to the donations so we can print more copies and make this available worldwide. Yes. So yeah, welcome once again. And as we've done this, in Lagos, we've done a Togetherness edition in Lagos, we've done it in Nairobi twice, in Accra, and DC being the next stop just feels so natural because I was in DC for the first time 11 years ago, and Sankofa was the first stop. And shout out to Miriam Nuning from Germany, who actually showed me around and told me about Haile Gerima, about Sankofa, about Howard University, about the whole history here. So it just felt so natural for DC to be the first, maybe the only, but at least for the US section to be the first place to host and also stock Togetherness. So thank you so much to Sankofa family, to Haile Gerima, to everyone behind Sankofa Books. But let's start because of the time. So the first film, we're going to screen 2 short films based on Togetherness. And this one is called Avihi, which means it's Swahili and means this soil. And it's by Yvette Acheng. Yvette Acheng is a Kenyan poet who is in the family section. So we have 3 chapters: family, home, and belonging. And in Nairobi, as we were organizing for the edition there, our good friend Sukuma Wiki read the poem and was so inspired. She said, I wanna make a film out of this poem. Like, I got so inspired, I wanna make a film. She didn't even know that her friend Yvette was part of this project. So she made a film within a week. I want to say 3 days, and then plus editing, production, post-production. She made this, she directed it together with Matthew Matete in Kenya. This is made in Kenya by young Kenyans, like mid-20s, you know. And we already screened this at Fotografiska in Berlin, and this is the 2nd time we're screening it. So really an honor to do this here. And yeah, shout out to Sukuma Wiki, shout out to Matthew Matete, and especially Yvette Acheng for being a first-time published poet as well, and her work being translated into a film. You will also hear her voice in this film. So I would say enjoy. Oh, Abel, do you need more than a second? Yeah? Okay. Actually, then I will do a quick poem session. I wanted to do this after, but so this is yeah? No, it's okay. It's really quick, real quick. So I'm gonna choose a shy person or hi. I just met you. I know, I just met you. Hi. This is gonna get intimate. So this is part of Poetry Meets. This is how Poetry Meets started. I decided to write little poems on paper, just a way of, just for me to, overcome my nervosity and anxiety. So if I don't have anything to do within transitions or situations like this, I make the audience read. So, I'm about to turn off the light. Very good, Abel. Don't take your time, though. Okay, so you're going to introduce yourself first. What's your name?
My name is Amaya.
Give it up for Amaya, everybody. Okay, now the lights are off. You might need your phone to, turn on so you can see the poem. Okay, there you go. You can read through it. Take your time. You ready? Yes. Okay, all right. Everybody, please.
Talesman, fold this prayer around your neck. Fulfill your back with these whispers. May you walk ever loved and in love, known for the sun, for the warmth, the moon for direction. May these words always remind you. Your breath is scared. Words bring out the God in you.
Thank you. This is by Suhir Hamad. Thank you so much, Amaya. You can keep it. So brace yourselves. It's going to happen to you too. Okay, we ready for the film? Yes. Let's go.
Usiwasahau waliokutangulia na maana hii ardhi kwao. I write this as an ode to my wahenga in awe of all my babies, mashangazi, madada, and akina mama. Shukran, my barefooted, henna-drenched, coconut essence, waist-beating.
She's here now, but I can see her coming in. And Abel will help us with the lights. There she is. Hey. Okay, the idea now, we have a couple of amazing artists and friends who are going to read out of the book Togetherness. They're going to reenact it through a song, through just reading, through however they feel like. And Angel is doing this for the first time. Angel is actually a phenomenal dancer. She's been on the stage and on big stages a couple of times, but this is her first time reading a poem on the stage. Okay. She's gonna read a poem untitled by Amira Zarari, who is an Eritrean Yemeni poet and visual artist. Okay, give it up for Angel.
I'm tired of always having to catch my breath, last minute at the surface of the ocean. That little amount of air could never help me discover the beauty of beneath. I'm here for diving deep. I'm here for breathing endlessly. You name it drowning, but to me, it's nurture. To me, it's watering my whole being with life. Please don't make me suffocate on the surface. Give me air and a long breath. Comb my hair, let my arms rest. Give me passion, as long as passion may last. After that, give me calmness, as long as silence tastes sweet. As long as corals will know our names. I want you, dig deep. They say lion's kingdom lies in woods. I say my lion's kingdom lies in me. You say, just swim until the shore strand. I say, I'd rather swim myself to sleep. That's the end, guys. Thank you, Jumoke, and thank you all. I was originally supposed to sing, but I'm a little shy, so you guys are going to have to catch me next time. And I will see you guys next time. And thank you again, Jumoke.
Thank you, Angel. Okay, now we're going back to back because people need to go back to Philly, go back to Rockville. They saying they're from DC, but actually they live in Rockville. Look at her. You better catch your bus or whatever. DC based. All the way to Rockville. Go back to Maryland. Okay? You better go. What the hell is going on? I thought you need to leave. Maybe I should continue. She'll just stay. It's gonna be a whole banter. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I love banter. As a Nigerian, we always go after our Ghanaian brothers and sisters. But I feel like, the banter here is amazing. As I was telling people, like, oh yeah, I'm going to my friend's place to stay in DC, and they were like, Rockville is not DC. But yeah. Okay, so are we ready for the next performer? Yes. Okay, yeah, we're staying in the realm of Kenya. We were in, also, Angel is also Gambian. But yeah, now we're back to Kenya. Kondo Heller is a published poet, an author, a filmmaker, senior poet, and a dear friend of mine since a decade, more than a decade now. And they performed at Poetry Meets back in, I want to say 2016 in Berlin. And since then, they've published their own poetry. They're basically, you need to put some respect on their name because Dr. Heller is about to, they're doing a PhD in comparative literature at Harvard. Not Howard, Harvard. So they came all the way and they have to leave back to Philly. So please give them a warm welcome, Kondo Heller.
Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? Okay, I'm really overwhelmed and happy to be here because this is very surreal, but also great. And in Togetherness, I actually wrote a piece with my collective called Poet and Prophetess, and that includes the incredible musician, poet, artist Candice Nemhart. If any of you know of her, you should research Candice Nemhart, you know. And then there is Trovania Delil, who is a poet and theater artist and also musician based in Berlin from Haiti. And so Candice and Trovi are not with me here right now, but I think as a practice, which I get from the incredible Dr. Alexis Pauline Gums, I'd like us all to take a moment to bring in some people with us. So maybe we can just if you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. Just imagine someone who you'd love to be here with you at this reading. The person doesn't have to be living, spirit, anything, just for a moment. Okay, now hold that name, and I hope they're here with us. Thank you for being here. I bring Candice and Trovi with me, and also Lucille Clifton, because it was recently her birthday. So yeah, I'll start with a poem that's very fresh. That's why I'm reading it off of my phone. Okay. And this is actually going to come out with Obsidian very soon. So shout out to Durell Harris, if anyone knows that poet, also incredible poet. Okay, head count. How many heads are in a scale? How many heads are in the eye? I killed a fly with a sacred book. I slept with my head intact. The body is drying out on the wall. What was the fly's sentence? Who sentenced the fly to be killed by me? The ultimate sentence is, who are you? Give me sentences. How many heads are on a drum? Whose back are you dancing to? Whose back are you beating on? I'm shaking down everything that has tried to take my beat. You won't skin my back to drum on unless it's shed skin. You can have my dead skin. Can't promise that it'll make a beat for you though. Unless you know how to sing with the dead. Take my hide and stretch it all the way around. Make me jiggy to something timeless. How many heads are buried on the train? At all hours of the day, from Neukölln to Jackson Heights to Honor Oak to... My mama used to say, take the train only till here. Once you cross that point, she would shake her head. I buried my head and my hoodie became a snail, sacred and protected. Maybe that way they could not get my head. My mind intact. I never passed that point, though they still got my brother's head. How many heads can a snail carry? How many heads are you counting for the growing season? I take a walk in fall, dead-headed rose bushes unspool, the wool of my coat. New heads will come in spring. In summer, I nestle my face into a flower head, so whole she covers my entire face. I thank the flower, pay my respects to the bees, leave with nothing but me, covered in fragrance that will fade. That summer, her rose heads have all the sweetness. How many heads have you had? Do you ever just want to put your head on a soft pillow of breasts, so soft you weep till your head hurts? Ever know what it feels like to not have a place for your head? Have you been ahead or thought you were, only to find out you were belated, so you head out anyway, are embraced with the food not being ready yet? Someone says, after I finish this plate, I want you to put something on that I can shake my behind to. Have you ever been in your head counting how many oranges a farmer has if the farmer picks 120 from one tree and 85 from another? ever had your head throw all kinds of names at you, but none of them are the name of the person who remembers yours? Okay, I'll read one more poem from my collection Arrangements that came out last year with Phonograph. You can order it online. If you type in Arrangements in my name, it should come up. Okay, so this is a bit of a longer poem, but I'm going to try. And at the end, I would need some help with some claps, but yeah. Okay. What is the seed of language? I'm writing here in English, a language that M. Nobese Philip calls a foreign anguish. There's a cold, hard, and swollen fruit I am pressing to my mouth to carry its pods with me in the pocket of my gums, in the gaps of my teeth, in that space where I am missing a tooth. My mama's passing on my lips. A note in my book reads, I needed to find a language for speaking as a black woman whose black mother had died. What does it mean to be whole? My mouth is a black hole that I've tried to speak through in whatever language is needed since she died. I've poured into it with anguish, seeds, my mother's brown leather watch, a piece of my dancing body, a motored snail, honey, textures, script, fabric, Shaka Khan's I feel for you, backbone, marrow, magnolia, sunflower, hibiscus, plumeria, foam, poetry, tree. What nail will I use to knot my tongue's verses? In school, writing was called composition, something with a beginning and a body growing to conclude the end. I remembered her every day, although she long dead, never saw her body, still hear fragments of her poetry in major minor scales, cyclic episodes of holding her, carrying her round the length of every arc I write, tangents to some other, memory spilling to another other in the perimeter of another. Touch her here without beginning or end, drawing circles to fetch non-cyclical words without a ladder, channeling to gather of a range, of utterance, of translation, of holy language, of silence, of dying, of change, of composting, of breath, of spirit, of transpire, of pass through water. I imagine being in the city with you sometimes now, Mama, us holding hands, me telling you some random fact about a place where the ice cream is good. You ask me something. I looked for you in News from Home, although you could not have been there during filming in 1977. I'm looking for an arrangement. I know that you made arrangements. I hear them in the conch, the ocean, in the static, the silence of your holy arrangement, followed by every utterance. I'm looking for image and text arrangements. There are many moving combinations of image and text that tense time and tell of the otherwise possible, sound out a memory of understanding. Understood? One time while walking under the trees and watching the shapes form between the almost touching trees, in that almost touching space, I heard Maya Yim say, I want to be understood. I want to be understood. I want to be understood. I want... Tiefe Wunderung. In der befinde ich mich, in mich. Dort im Schnitt der Wunderung wundere ich mich über das Ich zwischen Gedicht. Ich stehe in der Sprachlichkeit. Im Rachen die Verbindung zwischen dem Mundraum und dem Luftraum. Im Rachen, dort liege ich, das kratzende Kind, dessen Körpersprache in Genauigkeit, indem es sich auffrisst zu Wunden. Meine Haut vertrocknete, Maji verdünstet, in keine Sprache, überall, Blut, Wunder. Damu yangu inazunguka, Roho yangu kama maji, roho yangu kama upepo, huwezi kusahau. Damu yangu iko kila mahali, kila mahali. When my mother was dying, she spoke English. It was her dying language. She did not want me to understand what she was saying on her deathbed. I did not speak English yet, but my father would say to her, "You know she can understand you now. They have English lessons." Then he'd turn to me and say, "Show your mama some of your English. Hello, how are you? My name is, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you." My mama would mutter things in English, but I remember only a single utterance. No, 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 no. In linguistics, utterances are units of speech that are followed by silence. When she died, all I said was, "What is wrong?" "Nothing, In the word Mutter, there is at once my mother and the silence. Thank you.
Wow, that poem always makes me shed a tear or two. Give it up one more time for Kondo Hela. Asante sana kwa kuja. Asante kwa maisha yako. Asante kwa kila kitu. Okay, sorry. Wow. I didn't realize I was speaking Swahili, sorry. Thank you for everything. Nakupenda sana. Nakupenda daima. I love you forever. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please, please, please buy arrangements. Get indulged in arrangements. It's a beautiful experience. Okay. We got our next performer called Love Transmissions. That was just one. Ooh. That's the rest of the ooh. You know, in Nigeria, actually, in a lot of African cultures, you know, there's this thing called call and response. Also in African American culture, call and response, right? So I'm here on stage, but I also want to be sure that you are here with me. And we want to make each other aware of our presence. So when I say, then you say, yeah, yeah. Okay? So, All right, we're here. So I would say while May, Love Transmissions, known as May, makes themselves ready for the performance, I'm going to go around and find my next hero, Shiro, to read the poem. I love this moment so much because that's when everyone looks to the floor, to the side, sometimes even up. I'm like, what is there? Like, they be talking to each other, with each other. They need to take, they need to look on their phone, they need to sip on something, read through something. Something is falling down. All of a sudden, you need to pick up. Don't worry, I got you later. I got you for later. I can feel the heart bumping. You're looking so fine. Just give me a compliment. Don't worry. There. That's your friend. Oh. Wow. You are Nigerian. Oh, wow, I'm sorry. Wow set you up. Yeah, don't worry. I'll go to Wow next. Why you setting all your friends up? Is that how you do in America? I thought that was a German threat, like snitching. Oh my goodness. Okay, tell us your name.
My name is Crystal.
Crystal, what's your Nigerian name?
Ugo Chinyere.
Ugo Chinere! Hey, Kedu! Odema! Igbo Kwenu! Hey! 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 Give it up for all my Igbo babies. Oh, no, you guys are soldiers. Yeah, we remember. Okay, so, take your time. Whenever you're ready, Crystal. All right. As you all know, the rule is if someone reads, psh, what is the rule? There you go.
Please don't make me suffocate on the surface. Give me air and a long breath. Comb my hair and let my arms rest. Give me passion as long as passion may last. After that, give me calmness, as long as silence tastes sweets. Amira Zarari.
There you go. Thank you. And you can keep it. That was well done. And your voice is very crisp. Very nice. You should, I wouldn't be surprised if you're a singer or poet. I knew it. I was going to say MC. I was going to say MC as well. Okay, you really putting out your friends. This is not very Nigerian, I think.
Wow, please calm down, please. Please.
I love how you said that in a very Nigerian accent. Wow, please calm down. All right, love transmissions. Is the mic on?
Yes. Ooh, yes, we're here.
The mic is on. Is the guitar? Yeah, the chords. Okay, that sounds very, very crisp. All right, guys. With no much further ado, give it up for Love Transmissions.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Let's see if I can follow up MC Crystal. But yeah, thank you so much, Jumuke. Thank you so much, Jumi. Wow. Everybody for making this possible. Sankofa Books, George. The whole team. I'm so grateful to be here. So I'll do 3 short pieces. Well, the last song is a little long. But first, interpreting this beautiful poem by Koudia Touré, who's Senegalese. And I just happened to be wearing a boo-boo. That wasn't planned. I'm actually Cameroonian. Shout out Cameroon. Okay. So yeah, and I love the call and response, the interactive nature. So towards the end, I'll be like stomping my foot, and I would love if you could clap along and enjoy. Thank you. Kind of cut it out. Does that sound a little choppy to y'all? Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Hello, Mike? Okay. Turn it down. Yeah. Could be this being attached to it, I feel like. Because it makes its own noise. Yeah, I think it's the little sound thing they have here. Take it off, yeah. Mic check. So a little bit, just a little context as well. So my band name is Love Transmissions. I started it in 2023. I used to DJ West African psychedelic rock music. You know, yeah. If y'all hip, 60s and 70s. And then I was like, I want to make music like this. So then I started, and it was really, really fun. But then I stopped in 2023, and my last performance was actually at the first festival that I hosted in Brooklyn, New York, called the Pan Afro Wisdom Festival, under my organization, Divine Times Collective. So that was really fun. It was a nice hurrah, and yeah, I felt like Love Transmissions was a beautiful way to get out these different messages that I had learned. Thank y'all so much. But then I just realized I love creating spaces more. You know, the things that people like Jumi do, it's just so important, and that's the space I've been in. So really grateful to be performing after 3 years. Yeah. All right. Sound okay? Okay, cool.
Les cercles est ma primaire réalité. Je hante, j'en sors et je suis née. Espace terrible de liberté, où les corps dansent leur vérité. Où les corps dansent, 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 où les corps dansent.
Y'all can clap along. Dance.
Où les corps dansent, danse, danse, danse.
Come on, who had the vocals there? That was beautiful. Who was that? Yeah, the background vocals were very beautiful. Anyway, so that was Koudia Touré's poem. Okay, yeah. Very beautiful, very like reflective. Is the sound okay? Okay. Very beautiful, very reflective. I don't know if y'all saw the translation somewhere. But thinking about the circle as your first reality, and also, yeah, that space of dance and the freedom and liberty that it brings. Yeah, very beautiful. Hope to meet Koudia Touré someday. And okay, 2 more. So the next one is actually, so we just launched our first magazine called Eternal Embers. Thank you. And it's actually, so it's kind of a celebration of 5 years of our organization. And one thing that came out of it, so at every event we do, especially PowFest, we ask folks to write a message to their inner child. So the organization is a lot about inner child healing, so there's a lot of creative modalities that we use to express that, especially through art and dance, performance. And so in the magazine, there's like a spread of a collage of all the inner child messages people have left at our events over the years. And recently, I actually made some of the messages into a little song. So that's what I'll be singing. So yeah, tune in to your inner child and see if any of these messages resonate or what message you would leave to your inner child today.
I love you and I'll always be there for you. You are loved always. Just play, play, play. Never doubt yourself. You are everything forever and ever and ever. You did everything you said you was gonna do. So exhale, breathe. Fairies are real, my dear. So stay young at heart forever, please. Your heart, kindness, courage, and tenacity inspire me every single day. Keep smiling, child. You got this. You're worthy of the love you desire. I love you, inner child.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So last song I'll do is called Misty Moonlight. And I think it's like the first song I performed with my band. And just on that similar thing or theme of like messages that came through different life lessons and chapters and wanting to have some type of musical mantra to keep those. Yeah.
You're doing the dance, but don't get caught in the mess. Yeah, thought you could control, oh, so wrong you will know. Maya's in her way. Can't let illusion slip away. When the full moon is out illuminating what of it's true. A creator of darkness, ego has no respect for you. Resistance is a losing game. The hermit shines through. 'Cause we're stuck in these cycles and cycles of an untrained mind. Blame the outside, but there's nothing there that she'll find. Feeding on false promises, false fullness. Thought your anxiety was here and now. 'Cause if you don't let go, your shadow will grow and weigh and weigh and drain you down. 'Cause looking back couldn't really do you'll find. There that you'll Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jumuke, Poetry Meets. Appreciate y'all. Divine Times Collective on Instagram. Come to our events in Brooklyn, in Brazil, maybe DC. Like, who knows?
Give it up one more time for Love Transmissions, which is Major Sheshi. Cameroon represent. Woo, 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 woo. Any Cameroonians in the house? Hey. Oh, a whole cousin is in the house. And are you not proud to be Cameroonian? Are you not a proud Cameroonian? Those are my neighbors, you know. Just if you forgot, I'm from Nigeria. Cameroon is next to Nigeria, just so you know. Yeah, that was such a beautiful rendition. Oh my goodness, you need to release that track. All the tracks. Wow, but that first one, wow. You have to also all know, we sent a selection of poems and then we told all the artists you can choose one, and they chose one of the selections we sent to them. And we gave them freedom to do whatever they want. If they want to do a song, just read. And so this is just a great example of how collaboration can happen, even though May has never, ever even met Khoudia. And Khoudia Touré is a Senegalese dancer. This was also her first time being published as a poet. So I feel like this is going to happen. This collaboration is going to happen, and I think she's going to be so surprised and so honored for you to have done a whole song out of a poem. So thank you so much. Okay, so before we welcome a shiro to the stage called Giselle Garcia, you better make some louder noise. Yeah? Okay, we're getting there. Okay, so before we welcome Giselle, I got oh wow, I've only got one left. That is weird. Huh. The cousin. Okay, so it's between the cousin and the Tanzanian. Tanzania. Guys, okay, let's let the crowd decide. We're in Tanzania. Uko hapo, karibu. So the crowd decides between, this is like a World Cup right now, but World Cup of Poetry. AFCON. Both countries are not in the World Cup, by the way. But hey. Congo is going for us. Ghana is going for, actually, Congo got out. They're out. But yeah. Ghana's not out yet. Okay, give it up for my Ghanaians. Hey, okay. Ghana is still in. Okay, make una calm down. All right. Okay, let's decide between Cameroon and Tanzania. If you're for Cameroon, shout. Wow. Wow, that's how you know they're our neighbors. Okay, Tanzania. Hey, I think Cameroon won though. I'm not gonna, we have to be honest. These people, you only need one person to be loud. No, you have to read the poem. So you take, this brother didn't even know what's going on. He was like, I decided, no, that's not the poem, my brother. That is not the, we still got some left, I was gonna say. Yeah, okay, cool. Then we can still do Tanzania, actually. Okay, yeah. So take your time, read through it. Tell us your name. What's your name?
Hello, my name is Felix.
Give it up for Felix, please. Okay, Felix, whenever you're ready. You ready? Oh, why are you shaking your head? Like, for real? Ah, you ready now? 1 minute. Should we go with the Tanzanian? You know what? Tanzania, you can already choose one poem. Choose one already. I love how we're just like, OK. T'es prêt? Maintenant? OK. Félix.
I enter as if entering a church, hands outstretched, eyes closed, body against the heart, in the same momentum. The circle is my first reality. I enter it, I live it, and I'm born into it. A space of rhythm and freedom, where bodies dance, where bodies dance, where bodies dance.
Beautiful. And everybody, that was the translation, part of the translation of the poem Mouvement Cosmique that May reenacted. So these are the beautiful moments of Poetry Meets Synergy, just be synergizing. So thank you so much, Felix, for providing the translation. Okay, dadangu. Unaitwaje?
Jina langu Ilham.
Ilham, oh my God. I'm about to cry because my first tutor, her name was Ilham. She was from Morocco. And she is the reason why I write poetry. And yeah, wow, that was, okay, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know many Ilhams, especially Tanzanian Ilham. You're the first Tanzanian? Oh, wow. Ah, kweli. Ah, kumbe, labda ni mimi. Lakini umependeza sana, karibu sana, na nashukuru sana kwa kuwa tayari. Uko tayari kweli? Yeah, because okay, sawa. Okay, that was just, who else speaks Swahili in here? So, you know what? Jambo, abego. You know what? You know what? That means you have to attend them Swahili classes at Sankofa. See the segue I just did there? Okay, all right. Okay, give it up one more time for Ilham.
Okay. Day one feels like walking through a forest without acknowledging the life within it, without touching the trees or seeing the sunlight peeking through the crown, without smelling the rain or observing how gently the butterfly lands on its favorite flower, without acknowledging that even the thickest forest has an end.
Thank you. And that was a poem, that was an excerpt of a poem by Christelle Mapuku, who's a Congolese-German artist, poet, who is in Togetherness. And we talk about synergy. The next artist is gonna reenact that poem. Wow, see God, or see gods, whichever way you believe in. But yeah, this is, I feel like, the perfect moment to welcome Giselle Garcia, Afro-Colombian indigenous artist, singer, poet, also an educator, and a beautiful, beautiful woman. Thank you so much for saying yes. This is our first time meeting. This is your stage. Do you need a mic stand? Do you need a... Okay. This is the book.
Where's the book? This is the book. Thank you.
You can also...
Hi everyone, good evening. What's today? Wednesday? Happy Wednesday. First of the month. Happy first of the month. Happy Wednesday. If my voice shakes, y'all, if I start crying, bear with me, okay? I'm feeling very emotional as a result of the other King and Sisters poem, A. B, this place raised me, okay? Big, can we please clap it up for Sankofa? Yeah. I always say that I feel like what people think Howard University is really Sankofa. Like, really, like, without Sankofa, excuse me, it really wouldn't give. So, yeah, I owe a lot to this place. I owe a lot to Sharik and Haile. Yeah, that was on my heart. I also want to shout out my dear, sweet world bridger connector of a friend, Lisa. Okay, big Dr. Brown, because Dr. Brown is part of the reason I'm here, and Dr. Brown has seen firsthand all of it, okay? Also, shout out to another DC legend, Zemuria, big Zemuria. Please clap it up for Zemuria. Okay, these are women, artists, who the city, y'all really don't know, but y'all need to know if you don't know. And last but not least, Jamoke, because you don't know me from a can of paint. And just like, it means a lot, you know, to be seen and to have somebody like look at your stuff and be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, it sounds simple, but it means a lot. So I'm very grateful. I'm gonna read the poem now. I'm also emotional because when I read it earlier, I was like, damn, this is timely. God will really do you like that. God will really have you read something. You're like, dang, is my voice gonna break? I am learning how to function outside of survival mode. I have been struggling to get back to my passions and lead my life with the fires that fueled my heart. At one point, I have started becoming accustomed to my pain and the numbness that accompanies it, grieving the parts of myself that I cannot and will not get back. The parts that filled me with so much passion and energy, and yet I know that those parts only existed because of my upbringing, because of an inherent need to prove myself, an inherent need to be seen while simultaneously being afraid to be seen. Because I learned to understand other people's needs before my own, to honor them, to put them first. But what about me? What about me? I'm still figuring myself out. I'm still learning myself in this healing process. There are days that feel like I have had a breakthrough, like I can finally find my way back to myself again, like I can understand my needs and cater to them without fear. And then there are days that feel like day one. And day one hurts. Day one feels like walking through a forest without acknowledging the life within it, without touching the trees or seeing the sunlight peeking through the crown, without smelling the rain or observing how gently the butterfly lands on its favorite flower, without acknowledging that even the thickest forest has an end. And yet these days, day one feels like I know what I am. I know what I'm looking for this time. I just need to give myself a bit more grace through it. Embrace the silence again. Learn how to embrace the light again. Feel the warmth of the sun again. Appreciate the wind on my face again. Learn not to judge the rain again. Trust in my path again. Because there will be many day ones to come, and with every day one, it becomes easier to breathe life into myself. Whew. That was Sunlight Peaks by, I do not want to butcher her name,
Christelle Mapuko.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you guys. Okay. Earlier today, shout out to Maritu. I don't think she's here anymore, but Maritu, you know, if y'all know Haile, y'all know he always has a good quotable. Sorry, oh God, no, you're running. He always has a good quotable, and so she reminded me today that he said, shoot your grandmother or tell her story. I'm gonna say that again. Shoot your grandmother or tell her story. And I was gonna do another poem, but after I heard that, I said, okay, I know which poem I have to do. So I'm going to do a poem called Tal Palo, Tal Astilla. Que Dios me la bendiga, mami. Que me la ampare y me la favorezca. Oh, wait, but I'm going to start over because, wait, there are two special people in this room also who, okay, so this joint, it goes in and out of Spanish and English, and my Afro-Colombian sister and brother are here, and that just, it gives me a different kind of umph going into it. Like, y'all gonna catch it all the little, yeah, I love y'all. I love y'all. Okay. Que Dios me la bendiga, mami. Que me la ampare y que me la favorezca. Porque al que madruga, Dios lo ayuda. Y para atrás, ni para coger impulso. Sabes que no puedes tapar el sol con un dedo. Y para que vea, dime con quién andas y te diré quién eres. Créame, sos mejor sola que mal acompañada. Pero bueno, cada loco con su tema. De tal palo, tal astilla. Manuel Zapata Olivella shared in an interview the words of his father. Deberíamos ser humildes, porque la humildad nos conduciría a la sabiduría. Pero no modestos, porque la modestia conducía a la esclavitud. We should be humble, because humility is conducive to wisdom, but not modest, because modesty is conducive to slavery. What does it mean to be modest? What does it mean to be humble? What does it mean to gain the world? What does it mean to lose your soul? What does gaining your soul back look like? What is soul searching? What is soul bearing? What was your first word? What if we've never been? What if we don't want to go back? What if we can't? Forgive me for all the fragments. I often speak in fragments and rarely let myself finish, accomplish, or strive. It's not entirely true, although somewhere along the lines overachieving got old, but also oddly became too bold and hiding became easier. I remember getting to college and thinking, well, I did the big thing that they wanted me to do, the big thing that was a big deal because papi couldn't. Y mi tía solo llegó al cuarto. Mi tía only made it to 4th grade. Y mi abuela no podía leer ni escribir, pero para la matemática era tan buena que nadie la podía engañar. Y logró su ciudadanía. My grandmother couldn't read or write, but when it came to math, she was so good, nobody could play her. And she still managed to get her citizenship. My grandmother made many miracles happen. My grandmother swept up gold dust. It's funny, she started this poem and she's going to finish it because she made sure I would live to tell it. Talk about a visionary. I mean, she fed my mother so good, nourished her to the bone, made sure I came out strong and able to see through and past and beyond and into. And she looked into the streets of Cali way back when and picked out a pair of travelers who she knew would soon grow weary and famished, and made them an offer they couldn't refuse. See, way back when there weren't pawn shops, if I wanted to buy or trade your gold, I needed to visit you, then you, then you. So she told him, why don't y'all set up here? I'll give you shelter, the best food for miles, and she never had to bluff. Era la fama in any pueblo they ever lived in for anything that ever came from her hand. Lo que venía de su mano, sagrado. La gente hasta hoy en día, te lo juro, andan soñando de las delicias de Doña Carmen. Everything that ever came from her hand was sacred, and I guarantee you to this day, people are dreaming of her delicacies. So, Doña Carmen told them, you can have all this here and have people come to you. All you gotta do is pay me what I'm due. So, of course, the line got long. Y el negocio se puso bueno. Business got good. A la semana, milagrosamente, mientras que estudiaba su muchacherío, encontró tiempo para ir al río La Doña. Miraculously, while her 14-piece litter was at school, she found time to go to the river. And after hours of searching, se encontró un pedazo de oro, el mismo tamaño de un grano de arroz. She found a piece of gold the same size as a grain of rice. Y antes de irse a acostar esa noche, barró y colectó todo el polvo. And before going to bed that night, she swept and collected every last bit of dust that had fallen and danced its way into her home. Adding the grain of rice-sized piece of solid gold the next morning made them her last offer, collected her last royalty, if you will. What is will, really? What is power, really? Witness it here in this glimpse of time, in this short story about a 5-foot woman that stood tall and did the unthinkable then, and then again when my father and his siblings felt hunger pains. Together we have made her larger than life. Her role, having the courage to make a way, to make a life, and ours beaming while we tell you how she did it. All the while we don't really know how she did it, but what I do know is she has a statuesque papaya tree growing out of her grave that no one planted. And it's the only one in sight inside of a huge cemetery. I may come from humble beginnings and from humble people, but I wouldn't dare disrespect their legacy by being modest, because there is nothing modest about having to fight, having to survive off the strength of your own will and your own power. There is nothing modest about living a life your descendants can be proud of. Nothing modest about dying where you were born and having, nothing modest about dying where you were born, but having been around the world and back through your grandchildren. To my grandmother that swept up gold dust, my namesake, te creo, te entiendo, y ya lo tengo claro. I believe you, I understand you, and now it's clear. Mejor sola que mal acompañada. You're better off by yourself than in bad company. Me mantengo consciente de con quién ando, ya que sé quién soy. I'm very aware of who I roll with now that I know who I am. No trato de tapar el sol con un dedo. I don't try and cover the sun with one finger. Y de hecho, estarás muy orgullosa de mí, por lo tanto que he mejorado en decir lo difícil, lo que duele, lo que no se quiere escuchar, pero que no se puede ocultar. You would actually be very proud of me for how much I've grown and gotten better at saying what's difficult, what hurts, what people don't want to hear, but what I can't hide. Ya lo tengo claro. Pa' atrás, ni pa' coger impulso. Porque al que madruga, Dios lo ayuda. Siempre tendré tu voz resonando en mi mente. Que Dios me la bendiga, mami. Que me la ampare y me la favorezca. De tal palo, tal astilla. Thank you. Okay. Now for my last moment, now I'm gonna sing a song a cappella. Hope y'all dig it. It's a little, we're gonna travel a little bit, but stay with me. I swear, I swear, I swear, I swear, I swear, I wanna wear. Yeah, I want to cry. Yeah, I want to cry. Enough tears to replenish seas. Fighting these feelings all out of me. Cast the burden and I go free. I swear the rain is pouring and it's pouring real heavy, heavy on me. But when the rain fall, it don't fall on one man's house, said Marley. Maintainability never succumb to defeat, said Madubuti. The bluest I beloved Tony told us isn't to desire or seek. Ha ha! 'Cause when the rain fall, it gon' fall. 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 None of us could try enough. None of us could cry enough. None of us could die enough. None of us could die enough. A human's not a means to an end. And yeah, humans how this world began. I fear that we have lost our way. I pray we find our saving grace. And when I'm feeling possessed, wishing the wicked won't no rest. When I'm put to the test, never forgetting we bless. 'Cause when the rain fall, it gon' fall. When the rain fall, it gon' fall. When the rain fall, it gon' fall on you. When the rain fall, it gon' fall. When the rain fall, it gon' fall. When the rain fall, it gon' fall on you. She's hurting. She's hurting. My mother, your mother, her mother, our mother, she's hurting. And I swear, I swear, I swear, I swear, I wanna wail, yeah, I want to cry, yeah, I want to cry, eat enough tears to replenish seas, fighting these feelings all out of me. I swear, I swear, I swear, I'm ready to chop a nigga head off. Ready to chop a nigga head off. Ready to chop a nigga, God. Ready to chop a nigga head off. 'Cause they fucking with my people and I'm fucked up. They fucking with my people and I'm fed up. And fuck, I look like begging for bread, yeah. Fuck, I look like bowing my head, yeah. But we gon' live on forever. We gon' live on forever. Endeavor, endeavor, they can't kill my soul. That's it, y'all. And before I go, because somebody would be very mad at me if I didn't say this before I go. Part of why I'm also so emotional is because I'm embarking on the biggest endeavor of my entire life, not just career. So I have a project called Lo que dijo la gitana. I have a 4-show date residency. The entire month of July, 3 Sundays and a Saturday. Please, please, if you like what you heard, if you want to hear more, please follow me on Instagram at Giselle.Garcia. You can find tickets there. Come see the show. There's going to be an exhibition, photos, a short, there's the performance is like a part of it, but it's not just that. It's like an experience. So I have an exhibition going on, some interactive installations. My people going to have food. Come through. If you're interested, pull up. If you feel so inclined, share it with somebody who you think might be interested. Oh, and lastly, I have my first song ever is also releasing tomorrow. So you get kind of where the tears are coming from, yeah. So yeah, if you're interested in all that, find me on the gram. My name is spelled GYZELLE.Garcia. Yeah. Thank you.
Give it up one more time for Giselle Garcia. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you for your contribution, for your offer. Thank you so much, Lisa, for connecting us. Wow, this is synergy today is on peak. Okay, we're almost at the end of the program. I know, everybody together. Y'all have beautiful voices. And we're ending it with our second and last film, short film, called Shagali by Nafia Nahima, which has a poem in Hausa, which is based on the poem called Adom by Daniela Ajoa in this Togetherness book. And yeah, I sometimes forget this, but please follow us as well. Poetry Meets __. Follow all the artists, support, buy music, go to the concerts, you know. And as Abel is preparing, I think I still got time for. Shout out to Abel. I got time for 2 more pickup poems. I'm gonna go more to the back. People are looking at their phones. Hey, my Ghana sister. Yeah, you're so loud about Ghana. Okay. Here you go. I'm scanning for the second and last person to read. You wanna go? Okay. I'm gonna give you. Okay, Ghana. Are you ready? I'm just calling you Ghana. What's actually your name?
See, now when I tell you my name, you're gonna laugh. It's Ama.
You're Nigerian.
No. Whoa.
Sorry, that's a Ghanaian name. Sorry.
Hey. Hey.
You're Ama? Okay.
Yeah. The most beautiful part of your body is where it's headed. And remember, loneliness is still time spent with the world. Here's the room with everyone in it. Yes, here's a room so warm and blood close. I swear you will wake and mistake these walls for skin. By Ocean Vuong.
Yes, and you can keep that. I think the film is almost ready. So for the streamers, we are not showing the films deliberately, but for the people present here, enjoy Shagali by Nafia Nahima. In the beginning, there's an intro, which is a libation spoken by one of the women that you will also see in the short film, who unfortunately passed away. And there is no subtitles for the intro because the libation is so spiritual, it cannot be translated. And yeah, enjoy Shagali by Nafia Nahima.
Asase a nsa na na sa tu ndio nkwa so
Poetry Meets edition. So we can just warm up a little bit. Basically, what I all need you to sing in the loop continuously is fire in my soul, fire in my soul. Alyssa knows. Fire in my soul, fire in my soul. Beautiful. In the back. Mm-hmm. Fire in my soul, fire in my soul. Continuously. Jọ̀wọ́ fún mi ẹnìkan tó máa fẹ́ mi. Jọ̀wọ́ fún mi ẹnìkan tó máa rí mi. Jọ̀wọ́ fún mi ẹnìkan tó máa sá láti rí mi ní ìlú ẹ̀mí mi. It's a family disaster, I've got that. You better get back to that rhythm. It's the family disaster, I've got that. I've got that. You've got that. We've got that. Sankofa got that. Wow got that. Crystal got that. Alisa got that. Ayana got that. Felix got that. Love Transmissions got that. Giselle Garcia got that. Fire in my soul, fire in my soul. Fire in my soul, fire in my soul, fire in my soul, fire in my soul, fire in my soul. Thank you so much. That was beautiful. Give it up for yourselves. That was really beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Abel. You got that fire in your soul. George got that fire in the soul. Thank you so much for helping with the sound. Shout out to Maritu. I don't know if Maritu is still here. Shout out to the whole Sankofa team. Thank you so much to all the artists offering us their soul on stage, offering us part of themselves, and for doing that so authentically and so beautifully and so spiritually and bringing us on a journey that we'll never forget. Thank you so much. Yes, follow us, Poetry Meets, follow all the artists. Togetherness, I think it's kind of sold out, but we'll bring more, inshallah. And if you want to donate, you can donate to Wow's Cash App at Wow and Venmo. That's the American way. You know, in Nigeria, we just spray naira, euros, pounds, naira, everything. We just pray, you know. If the FCC doesn't catch you, because now it's forbidden. But yeah, you know, we just, you know, spray. I DJ and sometimes people be spraying money, you know. So if you see a DJ and you feel the song, spray the cash. Bring the dollars. Bring the dollars. Wow, that was a crazy segue to say donate money. But also to Sankofa, I see there's a donation box because inshallah they're going to get into a bigger space. There's going to be more programming. There's going to be more events. And there's going to be more crossovers between Berlin, hopefully Nigeria, hopefully Kenya, Tanzania, Cameroon, Bahia, Brazil. You know, we're going to have all these crossovers of diasporas coming together, hopefully Colombia. And this is just a small scale, but we're always going bigger. And yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Shout out to the streamers. Thank you for being online. And yeah, I think we can go back to the music of from Sanko. Oh, all the artists that are still here. Everybody, come up stage. Everybody, let's take a picture. And also shout out to our photographer Munyang. Thank you so much for stepping up. Last minute taking pictures today. And I hope I didn't forget anyone else. DC Mamacita, Zamiria. Yeah, why are people leaving? This is the stage. People are leaving. Look at them, being shy. Oh my God. May, where you at? May. Crystal, Ilham. Now that I know all your names. Also, there's a pick a poem bowl. Everyone who, before you leave, pick a poem for your way home and for remembering forever. Shout out to DJ Wow.
Making love and love, skitty was a vibes last summer. Poolside vibes, then turn up. I'm with the goons and the girls in the black down. I'ma put the windows down and holler. Was it something you wore that caught me, baby? Present, style, and aura. Can I get your name as a lady? Whatever you want, just name it. Girl, let's be honest. The things I would do. I fit to spend pounds on you. I fit to spend pounds on you. 100 niggas on you. So I spend 1 million on you. No, 1 million on you. Like colors of the rainbow. Your presence starts to make me feel like a part of the gold. Still struggle to compare you. Your presence like an angel, sound like a brand new hope. Full of ideas, tongue twisted when you tease. Stop and stare, roll shakes when you reach down. Blue jeans in a waistline forever. All up on it, you say go easy, stop it now. Full of ideas, tongue twisted when you tease. Stop and stare, roll shakes when you reach down. Blue jeans in a waistline forever. And up on it, you say go easy, stop it now. Girl, let's be honest. The things I would do. I fit to spend pounds on you. I fit to spend dollars on you. 100 niggas on you. So I spend 1 million on you. I throw 1 million on you.
Oh, wait. We have one T-shirt. One T-shirt. Whoever wants one Poetry Meets merch, let me know. Okay, we got it in L. Okay, there you go. It's $20. Oh, sorry. It's not for free. It's not for free. The books will also come in. Oh, sorry. The books are $34. The books are. The shirt is $20. Yeah, usually it's 25, but today it's for 20. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Are you going back to Berlin? Hey, I'm
so far, oh, in my lifetime. They be fine, do I'm proper.